what's up? It's your boys, Tajon, founder and editor-in-chief of FMtv Magazine, and we are here at Gallery 13 here in the heart of downtown Fayetteville. We're about to do a studio tour of Carlos' gallery in Gallery 13, so I want y'all to come inside and see what he got to offer. Let's go.
What's up, Fake Mag? Welcome to Gallery 13. So Gallery 13 was inspired from a few trips that I took to New Orleans, and just seeing the artwork, seeing like real artists working and creating in their own space. And I just wanted to bring some of that to downtown Fayetteville. I didn't really see anybody doing it. And I also got tired of, knocking on people's doors and galleries, art shows, and them not agreeing with the type of art that I made. So I just decided to make my own. So this is the entrance of the gallery. We're trying to make it into almost like a storefront where people can see the artwork, the prints, the shirts, all the custom t-shirts that I make. It's like a one-of-a-kind hand-painted shirt. Just so people can see all the different products that I have, and not just the tattooing. But yeah, this is just a bunch of gallery shirts. Paintings, acrylic paintings, pretty much everything you see here is for sale. Not a lot of stuff is for decoration. It just looks cool, but everything's for sale. And then, right here we have the prints, a lot of prints from the artwork, all the original artwork that I've made. Okay, so some of my favorite pieces is this green couch. I love this green couch. It used to be in my studio upstairs, in my apartment when I had my art studio there. So honestly, everything you see in here, it used to be in my studio. I just wanted to bring my personal studio and hanging out spot to, downtown, and just let people come in, hang out, get tattoos, look at some artwork, just like I was doing upstairs, for years by myself. But I love this green couch. This is like my favorite part. And then also that mirror that I just created this year with all the tags and stickers and stuff. I love that mirror. I love when I see people taking photos in it. I think it's just like a cool thing to have. Honestly, I just want to do it to every mirror that I own. So I just think it was cool. It's very unique, Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I have a lot of cool bleach pieces that I really like, but the main one that I always go to is the first one that I did, which is the Lil Wayne portrait. I did it on the shirt, and that was like literally the first portrait that I ever did with bleach, using it, experimenting it. So once I saw that I could do it, then that's pretty much what took the other pieces to the next level. But this was like basically the first one, and I had it for like 6 months before anybody saw it. So nobody even knew that I was able to paint with bleach for like 6 months, or there was nothing online about painting with bleach. So it's like my treasure right here. So the process with bleach, I pretty much use almost the same technique that I use with tattooing, adding water to the ink, so I'm just adding water to the bleach just to dilute it and make it softer so it doesn't take the pigment out of the fabric. And that's pretty much it, Anybody could do it. I've just been drawing for a really long time, so I know what I need to do. And I've just been really working on portraits for a really, really long time. So that's why every time people's like, oh my God, you're doing it with bleach. It's just a lot of years of doing portraits, and now it's just, bleach is just a different medium. So my motto is creating something out of nothing. It really just originates. I heard it like hip hop music. I love hip hop music, and like literally just creating something out of nothing. You can give me a cardboard box and I'll find a way to make art out of it. So everything in here is one of a kind. You won't find it anywhere. And it's literally like I paint with bleach. I do a lot of mixed media pieces that, you know, sometimes you won't think of as art, but I'll make it into an art piece. Yeah, so I mean, this, you know, shelf, it has, you know, spray cans, it has a Gucci bag, you know, that I got when I bought some shoes. And I did a portrait of this Argentinian rapper. And, you know, this is like a really good example of just making art out of something that was not supposed to be there. This is another installation that we had created to sell like prints. All these prints are, a lot of them are from the first art show that I did, the Basquiat painting. So this is a print, but we have the original painting up here that we just brought back from Dirtbags. And, you know, a lot of bleach paintings. I already sold the original of that one, the Cause one. And, you know, we have J. Cole, you know, up there, you know, Fayetteville native. So it's always good to have him on here. I'm sure one of these days he'll stop in and check it out, and you know what I mean? So, and then right here we have my lovely girlfriend, Danielle. She's awesome. She's over here helping me with everything that I just can't do, keeping my life straight, keeping me on track. So, but yeah, this is what we're doing. So tattooing is very sacred and very special to me. It literally has allowed me to do everything that I'm able to do now. And I just love it. You know, I couldn't have painting without tattooing or the gallery without tattooing. So it's like, it goes hand in hand. I could never see myself just painting, you know, full time or just tattooing full time. I gotta have both, you know. Tattooing allows me to create on the spot, you know, every day, Monday through Friday. And then, you know, painting is just something that I do on the side, and when I just, you know, want to be more creative. But I gotta have tattooing. That's like my main thing. I love it. I don't ever see myself stopping from it. So the gallery is just a way of me putting both of them together and just have a space where I can just do, you know, everything that I love. And then, yeah, so pretty much this is like the stations. They're super minimal, you know, because I still want people to feel like they're just hanging out, chilling, in just my studio, you know. I don't want them to feel like I'm rushing to get them out of here. A lot of times I just do like full day sessions, so I just want everybody to be chill, hanging out. We got, you know, just regular chairs, you know, just like you would sit at your friend's house or anything. And you know, the furniture is not the same furniture you would see in any other tattoo shop. I do have tables that I just bring out if I need them, but everything I just wanted to be chill, relax, and you know, we just hang out. You know, we'll get a beer after we get done tattooing, or we might, you know, walk to a restaurant and get dinner or get lunch together. Like, it's just super chill vibes. So downtown viewers just became about like highlighting the people from downtown, the business owners that wake up every day and come and, you know, make downtown alive. So it was just a way of me highlighting them. I've painted, you know, a lot of like famous people that inspire me, but now it's like time to paint, you know, real life people that are here, you know, in real time today. And you know, one day, one of these, you know, all these pieces are gonna be, you know, looked after, you know what I mean? Because it's gonna be real people from downtown right now. One piece that I've liked, I mean, I like them all, honestly. So it's really hard to pick one that, you know, and throughout doing this process, in this project, I was interviewing everybody, and you know, I connected with every single one of them, you know, and find out things about them that I didn't know just from seeing them, you know, in their business. So it was really cool to see that, and for them to share like their stories and the grind, you know, the hard work they put on in their business every day to open, you know, and you know, I identify with a lot of those things. You know, we're able to connect in that way. So it was really cool to do these pieces for them, and you know, show them, and you know, they love them. But I honestly, I can't pick one out. I like them all. I think they all look really cool. You know, the favorite community, I feel like it's a really, I always feel like we all have something in common, a lot more in common. I mean, you know, the military is one of the things. I was in military, but now I've been living here for so long that I feel like I'm part of the military now. So I feel like, you know, what I'm trying to do is just to create a space and just give, you know, share my art, and, you know, hopefully people like it, and, you know, open the doors for other artists too, and, you know, create art shows that, you know, I don't see other people creating. All right, thank Mag, y'all came through, saw the gallery, saw some artwork, asked a lot of questions. So it's time for y'all to go, man. Have a good night.